The 2023 F1 season is almost upon us after a magnificent 2022. This season will feature a 23 race calendar unlike the 16 race calendar like last season, and a lot of stuff to go through that happened in the summer break. Obviously, the main shocker, Lewis Hamilton moving to Ferrari, leaving a 9-year relationship with Mercedes behind him, as well as Charles Leclerc now moving to Mercedes. He did not want to go back to Ferrari after being dropped by them back before the 2021 season. Another shock move, Daniel Ricciardo moving to Toro Rosso, and yes, Toro Rosso is back on the grid. That was announced around the American Grand Prix time. And Carlos Sainz will now be teammates with his childhood hero, Fernando Alonso. In other news, Sauber is back on the grid. This was announced way back in the American Grand Prix, and it's nice to see them revert back to their heritage colors and also integrating their Swiss identity. The next livery coming up is a really good one. It is the Hugo Boss Toro Rosso Formula 1 team. It is a stunning black and gold livery, not too reminiscent of the rich energy from a few years ago, but nonetheless, it is still an amazing livery, and I can't wait to see what Daniel Ricciardo and Yuki Tsunoda will be able to pull off with this. And lastly, the Ferrari will be launched right now. So who do you have your bets on for next season? Don't leave out Red Bull had a pretty disappointing 2022 because they for sure are going to bring in very strong upgrades to 2023. Now heading over to the preseason test.
Cannot wait to get started. Last season saw the biggest raft of regulation changes in years, and we're excited to see more of that wheel-to-wheel racing. The big question is, though, can anyone challenge the dominance of Max Verstappen and Red Bull?
Yeah, just ignore that, because Red Bull didn't end up winning champions in season 1, so yeah.
Well, all the teams have been working so hard to get ahead in the development race, looking not only at their own car, but those of their competitors. Thousands of engineers working hard back at the factory. We come to the racetrack and we focus on the 20 drivers at the pinnacle of motorsport. But it's important to remember this is very much a team game, and watching that technical battle unfold throughout the year will be fascinating as everyone looks to get to grips with these new regulations. Meanwhile, the F1 World Tour features all the classic highlights. Monaco, Silverstone, Singapore. Great to see all those iconic tracks back, but also a few surprises. Qatar is back after a year away, and the inaugural Las Vegas Grand Prix. The glitz and glamour of Vegas, flat out down the world-famous strip. I know all the drivers have been so excited about this one ever since it was announced. Okay, that is enough from me. Let's get cracking with the action.
Okay, so F1 23 career mode is finally here after 1.5 years of making F1 22 career mode videos. And if you noticed, the channel name and the channel picture, the icon, has been changed. And that's because I'm going to change things up a bit. I'm not going to just do F1 23 or F1 career mode. I want to make more broader content. You know, if you watch any of my previous videos, you know that I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. I'm incorporating his music. And when in the last episode I incorporated Billie Jean to sort of reveal Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari. I'll experiment with making Michael Jackson content for a bit. If it doesn't work, then yeah. I also want to try making backstories to this career mode because this doesn't really exactly follow the rules of real life. As you can see, there's an Airbus decal on the side pod of this Ferrari. And also making Lewis Hamilton move to Ferrari like two seasons earlier. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If anyone will even watch this video, holy cow, the Brazilian Grand Prix video is doing very bad. And I'll see you for the Bahrain Grand Prix. So yeah.